Hey everybody, it's Amber, and today you are watching a video that I've created on retirement savings planning in your 30s. This video is prepared as a requirement for my George Brown College e-learning class, where I've completed a digital learning program with the goal of helping people in their 30s strategize and calculate what they'll need for retirement and understand what they need to do to get there. In this video, I'll feature two screen grabs walking you through a Wealthsimple retirement guide, giving you the steps and considerations that you need to take in developing your retirement savings plan. And then number two screen grab will be going through a calculator and seeing what are we doing today to get to where we want to be tomorrow. I bet there will be a surprise that we need to do a little bit more. So stay tuned, watch these two screen grabs, and learn a little bit more about retirement planning and your Retirement Planning, a Step-by-Step Guide. This Wealthsimple article is an approximate 29-minute read and will take you A to Z as a 30-something of where you need to start when it comes to your retirement plan. We often see people around us retiring without the funds they need. They're working later into their retirement. They're experiencing medical conditions that are costing them a lot at the pharmacy, and the quality of life that some of our elders are experiencing isn't what we want for ourselves. So this video series is going to help us take a look at some resources, all of them done by Wealthsimple, which has a great reputation and really comprehensive information in terms of how we can get started in our 30s, setting ourselves up for success when it comes to our retirement age. And we're starting with the guide. The guide provided by Wealthsimple, as I mentioned, is an excellent comprehensive read. In brief, the retirement planning process goes through these 8 steps. Most of us need to start with the pre-retirement check and figuring out when we want to retire. Do we want to be 55 on a beach, or do we plan on going until we're 70 in the community that we already work? Regardless of what your personal goals are, you're going to need to come up with a plan. And that's going to involve figuring out how much you need to retire, understanding what benefits are going to be provided, whether that is through your employer or whether that's through your government benefits that you've been contributing to during your working years. There's likely going to be a gap. So there's going to be some responsibility for you to start now thinking about what your investment opportunities and needs are going to be and how you best need to put that money to work to get yourself to retirement. This article, for those of you who want to take a nice deep look, is going to help you come up with the basics and set the foundation in terms of creating an emergency plan and a will, buying life insurance, and getting started on the retirement expenses and retirement date estimations. Take a look at this great article, spend some time with your partner, and take the questions you have to your financial planner or your banker to help make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. Welcome to the Wealthsimple Retirement Calculator. This is a great exercise to do that really puts pen to paper the numbers you're going to need in your retirement. I'm going to walk us through using the retirement calculator, making some assumptions, and explaining a little along the way. To get started, the key considerations for your retirement needs are your current age, your current salary, your current savings, and identifying what your savings vehicles look like today. In this consideration, we've assumed that 75% of your $10,000 of savings is in registered retirement savings plans or tax-free savings accounts, and the remaining $2,500 is sitting in a savings account in cash in your bank account. When we move on using the retirement calculator, we start to make some assumptions. What age do you want to retire? How much are you going to need to spend in retirement? This is a great area to spend some time thinking about what your lifestyle will be like, what your expenses will be like, and just how much cash you're going to need on an annual basis. In terms of your savings abilities right now, how much can you save? If we're making $60,000 a year, $750 a month is 15% of our income. $750 a month is a lot. And especially for people getting started, they may have a difficult time getting to the 15% right away. If we go back to the tried and true 10% of savings, that brings us to $500 a month. When we use our data and we make our assumptions, we're left with a pretty bleak picture. The Wealthsimple Retirement Calculator is showing us that our financial forecast needs improvement. If we're going to retire at 60 years old, saving $500 a month from now until retirement, we're going to be short almost $1 million. We've made an assumption that we're going to retire at 95, and we're going to have $340,000 of savings. $340,000 is an excellent amount, but it's not reaching our goal. So in terms of your retirement calculator, you may need to revisit some of your assumptions, and you may need to adjust your retirement goals. As we can see, that doubling our savings and retiring a little bit earlier brings us much closer to our retirement savings need. One thing I want to highlight for anybody using this tool who's possibly not an expert when it comes to investing is the assumptions above are based on a high-risk investment plan. Most of us don't feel comfortable investing in high-risk investment plans and often tend to go with lower medium risk. This is certainly a discussion you want to have with your banker, your financial planner, do your research on. Given the length of the investment from your 30s to your retirement age is a long period of time, many investment professionals would recommend putting your funds into a high-risk portfolio at this stage. That would certainly help based on the yield, 5.77% average return, would it help you to achieve your retirement goals. But these considerations should definitely be taken into place because if you want to stick with something that's medium risk, you're going to see, although we're still on our way, we do have a more significant gap. Take some time with your friends, take some time with your partner, take some time with your banker, and make sure that your calculator is leading you to the right. Well, folks, those were the 2 screen grabs I wanted to share with you. I hope you learned something new. I hope you have some questions to ask, and I hope you have a wonderful day.